Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for May 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th, Monday through Thursday. Now this is a general reading, and you know I'm going to be using my Redley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, and my message, whatever the message is that comes out, best if I don't even try to understand it. So I'm going to also, and you'll notice that I speak about, higher power, guardian angel, your spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is to you, that's who, basically to reach out to. Now, we do have a lot of archangels that do visit us and, love to see them and love to feel their energies. I do invite Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raphael to join us during these readings. Besides, of course, my praying, meditating, and infusing the cards. Now, please remember, this is the good time. Please remember the button down there to like, share, subscribe, because it does help. And I really want to thank you so much. Now, last readings, I did a long intro, and this will probably be one too. I do put on the bottom, in the description where the actual reading begins. So I want you to always know that. So, if you cross watch, you don't have to go through all of this again. Now, okay, so I am going to pull some cards out just here, just for the overview of of the week per se. And let's see what we have. So right now we have a Three of Pentacles coming up. Anything that's reversed is, has a little stronger energy. So let's see what we have going on for the overview. So right now we know something about money. Now, money is, basically money is a very earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth energies. And, has to do with, very tangible energy. Now, we do have the new moon on the 11th. I talked about that. So there is a new tangible type of energy coming that will be, like I said, on the 11th. I think it is 2:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you may want to, really get out your intentions, okay? Really get out those things that you're looking for. Now, you can see that I have the new moon, and then it goes to the full moon. New moon to full moon basically is the time to request. So let's see what the other cards are here. We're going to do three. And again, this is going to be an overview for the week. Let's see what we have here now. Okay, so again, the threes have a lot of energy to it. It's a lot of power, celestial energy. It's also the power of three. When you do something three times, say something three times, it's supposed to have more energy, more force to it. It's also the Trinity. Now, so here we have the three, and we have basically, you can look at this. Somebody's coming for supplication. Somebody's coming for some, for some help for whatever they need. Now, the Three of Pentacles is saying things will be provided. Things will happen. Maybe not the way you want it to happen. And again, I'm an intuitive channeler, so sometimes, what it actually says here and what I'm picking up does not necessarily have to correlate, but the neat thing is that so many of you tend to know exactly what the card is meaning for you also. But I'm feeling like there's going to be supplication. I feel like, basically going and asking, but I feel like needs will be met, okay? Needs will be met. Maybe not all the things we want, but the needs will be met. Okay, so let's go on to our next card. Okay, so now we have, this is again reversed. We have the Star. Now, the Star, so we have a 17 here, and so then we have the 10. 10s are transitional energy. Also, you can look at it as a 1 and a 0. 1, new beginning. 0, God, universal, the source energy. Then we have that 7. 7 is a divine number. It is a perfect number. I look at it as the divine umbrella, that thing that no matter how many times we mess up, there's somebody, there's something, a higher power, the source is watching out for us, sending angels or whoever that is. But the Star is is a very, I'm feeling like there is a balance with the star. There's a balance of, there's a balance between this world and the next. And, between the supernatural and the natural, however you want to say that. But the star is also about putting out your intentions, making your wishes. You notice I put a little Y there. Generally speaking, whenever, I'm kind of looking for a yes, no question, just a real easy answer, I'll shuffle some of the major arcanas, and then, the Y's, obviously yes and no. Then you sometimes will see an N/Y, meaning maybe. But the star, and again, that really correlates with this new moon. Put your intentions out there. And remember, this new moon is in Taurus, and with Taurus, it's going to be very tangible type of energy. And again, supplication, needs being met, wishes coming, wishes happening, wishes coming true, okay? So let's see what this last card is. Okay. This is the 9 of rods or wands. This is your, this is the earth energy. This is your fire energy. This is your Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Passionate, burning, very determined energy. So, this is, nines have kind of a completion. 9, kind of like, we wrapped up the gift, put a bow on it. Now it's time to deliver. Deliver in the promises. Deliver in what needs to be delivered. So again, have very positive thoughts, positive words. Believe that things can happen. Hope is something that is extremely, extremely powerful. Prayer, meditation, supplication, reaching out, very, very positive. Okay, very powerful energy too. The 9 of rods, wands is sometimes what it's called, and, we can also look at these as earth signs, fire signs, fire energies. This is basically stay strong. Don't give up. Things are happening. Things are happening. And it reminds me of, and I've told you the story, many of you the story about the miner who, was working on a mine for like 9, 10, 20 years, however long it was, gave up, sold the mine, and whoever picked up the mine found out that that miner was like 19, 21 inches away from a great silver strike. Okay? So the thing is, if this is something that you truly, truly feel is your destiny, is where you need to be, where you need to go, continue. Believe me, and I know this. Darkness doesn't like the light. I know we need to have that balance because we need to know our own darknesses and we need to know our own lights. But there is a bigger darkness out there, and it will try to keep you from achieving what it is your higher power wants you to achieve. It tries. And it's not always easy to fight against that. It's not always. Like I said, I ask for very powerful archangels to join me while we do this. So just be aware. And also, too, the darkness will attack wherever you are the most vulnerable. Okay? Okay. Now, remember, too, on the 13th, Jupiter, the planet of fortune, of largesse, is going into Pisces. They love each other. They really have a very strong and wonderful relationship. It will be in Pisces until July 28th. In fact, it's going direct, and then it'll go retrograde, but it'll stay in Pisces. So really, these are things, again, we're so close, we're so close to this. Don't give up. Okay? I think that's the message for the week is don't give up. Okay. Now, let's begin our readings. Hello, my Tauruses, and happy birthday to you. Well, let's see what we have going for this week. Like I said, the main theme, I think, is going to be don't give up. And the one thing about you, my Tauruses, is when you see it, when you see your goal, you're not going to give up. Anyway, let's go on and see what we have. Again, reversed cards have strong energies. So we're going 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we have for you. I'm feeling good birthday vibes for you. I kind of feel, there's a couple of things happening. Mercury and was it Mercury and Venus went into Gemini. So there's a lot of intellectual energy here, and I feel like you're kind of like harnessing that. I feel, kind of like a lasso, like you're lassoing it. You're pulling that in. You're pulling in that, that intellectual energy for both your words, both your relationships, and, both your communication. So let's see what we have here. First card, again, reversed. The Four of Ariel. Now, fours have some stability, and it also has some organizational energy. Now, Ariel is your energy. It is our earth energy. It is our Virgo. It is also Capricorn. I do feel like there's a stabilization in your finances this week. So I don't know if that means money coming in. Could also mean money going out, because there is a give and take with the Four of Ariel. But I do feel like it's money that you actually have to spend. And it's actually, I feel like you may be investing in your future, in yourself. So what does that mean? It may mean that you're going to go and get additional training, additional education. Maybe you're taking extra classes. Maybe you are, maybe you are purchasing additional equipment. Maybe you're somebody that's going to be doing what I am doing, not necessarily the same thing, but maybe you're going to be broadcasting, maybe you're going to be producing, and you're looking to see, what do I need in order to do that? So I do feel like there's a really strong investment in yourself this week for you, or at least the energies are really good for you to invest in yourself. Okay? And I do feel like you're going to have that money in order to do this. I do feel a little like, what is it? Take from Peter to pay Paul. I do feel that, but it's not, again, maybe because of that Gemini energy, that intellectual energy, it's not that you're borrowing against nothing, okay? It's like you're saying, okay, if I take this, yeah, I'll be able to pay it off maybe on the 15th. I'm kind of getting the 15th for whatever reason, the 1-5. So there's going to be maybe a little bit of juggling with money, but it's not that you're not taking it, you're not investing in it unwisely. Okay? Okay. So when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. That resistant to change, though, there may be something you need to look at and do something a little bit differently. So again, if you're setting up some sort of a system at home, an office, something that I have going on, you need to kind of expand your thinking a little bit. Now, because now it could be that you're thinking, I need to get everything right away. Or it might be, I'm only going to get a little bit right now. You need to look at that big picture. You look at, again, that financial aspect of everything. Okay. This one reversed. Here we go. The 7 of Ariel. Now remember, 7s have that divine umbrella to it. It is a divine number. The first thing is the seeds well planted. You have the things, you have all the I's dotted. You have all the T's crossed. You have put everything in place. You are so ready for this investment. This is not something that you have thought about haphazardly. This is something that you have planned for. This is something that you have put together. There's always going to be a little risk, but you know what? There is risk in life. There is risk in life. But there's also this energy about going for it. There's also this energy, and remember, you have that new moon in your sign. So there's a lot of this, you're not doing this just because it's a whim. You have to think this through. So now, if this is a business, then you make sure you have your business plan. If this is something, if you're going to the bank with your business plan, make sure that everything is prepared. These tell me you've done it. These tell me that you have, like I said, you have your I's dotted, your T's crossed. Okay. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. I kind of am getting that, that ready, set, go energy. It's like you just need to, lift lift, it's like you're just so close. The horse gate when they're doing races, and it's like you're just chomping at the bit. You're just so ready. And I feel like this is the time for you now, that for those gates to go and for you to take off. Okay. Your last card, strength, strength. So we have a 4-7-1-1. Now I'm kind of getting the 4-1-1 and the 7-1-1 as being put together. You may want to do an internet search, angel numbers on both of those, the 4-1-1 and the 7-1-1. 411 is, information. We used to be the number to get information, so it could be, that. The 711 has a really divine type of energy too. Now, so we have a 1 and a 1, new beginnings, new beginnings. You can look at it as, 1 + 1, 2, could have some decision making. Now, this is Archangel Ariel. So it's kind of like, remember I was talking in the beginning about that 9 of rods, so this is something, okay, think about this. Think about what you're wanting to do. Think about your plans. There is, this is kind of a precipice type of moment for you. And it's it's like, do I go forward or do I not? Do I go forward? These are all your choices, of course. Archangel Ariel is here to help you. Archangel Ariel actually has amazingly gentle but firm energy. Okay? Gentle but firm. Knows that you can be afraid. Knows that this could be one of those leaps that you're like saying, oh my gosh, I don't know. Since you have so much put together, this is kind of giving you that impotence. This is giving you that, hey, I've got your back. If this is something that you're feeling that your higher power, your source, is pulling you towards, Archangel Ariel is there to walk with you, maybe even push you a little bit. You need to reach out, ask for Archangel Ariel's help. Archangel has amazingly strong but gentle energy. Okay? So, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Remember what I always say about forgiveness. Forgiveness helps you. I'm never saying to bring somebody or something back into your life, but forgive them so that you can move on. I do feel that somebody's been telling you that this can't happen. Well, my thought is, again, okay, maybe they're telling you it's a pipe dream. Hey, you know what? Life is full of dreams, and if we don't try, we look back, we come to a point, we look back in our lives and say, there was that moment that I just could have gone a different direction. And if you don't try, answer is always no. If you try, it could still be a no, but there's a good chance of it being a yes, especially for my Tauruses, okay? Because that 4 and that 7, if you think about it too, the 4 and the 7 add up to 11 also. So you actually have a 1-1-1-1 type of energy here. Okay, let's go on. This last card is reversed, the 10 of water. Now, 10's transition, and again we have that one energy. The 10 is transitioning, moving you forward. It's an emotional transition because it's water energy. Water energy is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. But you can break down the 10 as a 1, new beginning, 0 as God and universal energy. So there's an emotional commitment. This is something you've been wanting to do, something you've been, it's not selfish. Let me say that. Whoever's thinking that this is selfish, it's not selfish. Again, the 4 and the 7 of Ariel is saying you have thought this through. Now, you need to kind of, maybe you need to think it through again. But it says that you've thought it through. If it's not well thought through, hey, you might, like I said, take a step back, rethink it. But the 10 of water is basically saying you're on a journey. You're on that path of your own life. You are taking these things and you're moving with it. There's a spirituality with water energy, and I feel like this is like you're on your course. You're on your way. Now, the 10 of water talks about a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. So, really strong stuff. I do feel, kind of like this is one of those birthday presents to you. So, What is this? Okay, here we go. And card pops out. This is a crystal. I do not have this. Moss agate. I never know if it's a hard G or a soft G. But it is about new beginnings, nature connections, animal allies, and security. Okay? So big week for you. Big week for you, my Tauruses. Enjoy it. Big weeks can be kind of scary. Can be, you might feel a little bit out of control with it, but reach out to Archangel Ariel. Like I said, amazingly gentle but firm energy will help you through this. Okay, my Tauruses, as I said before, please like, share, subscribe. It does help. But more importantly, my Tauruses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.